Takulandirani ku AMTV Malawi kuchimake kwa nkhani zenizeni. Ngati nkhani imeneyo kuno kulibe, dziwani kuti nkhani imeneyo ndi yabodza.
Zomwe Anayankhula, Honorable Minister of Information.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Through you, allow me to thank the Honorable Member for Zomwe Anayankhula for that question in which she is asking my ministry to consider erecting telecommunication towers in the areas of Namikango, Piu Piu Trading Center, and Pirimiti Trading Center. Very Honorable Speaker, let me sincerely thank the Honorable Member for Zomwe Anayankhula once again for that question. Madam Speaker, Namikango is 2.2 kilometers away from Zomba Chichiri site, which Airtel is co-siting with TNM. Terrain is good and does not hinder any signal propagation around the surrounding areas. The area is within the coverage radius, so a test team will visit the trading center to check and make necessary optimization so that any coverage gaps are corrected. Madam Speaker, Piu Piu Trading Center is covered by a Chulu network site, which Airtel is co-siting with TNM. Piu Piu site on Piu Piu Hill. The site was relocated from Chulu after the site was flooded following Cyclone Freddy. Pirimiti Trading Center, Madam Speaker, is covered by two Airtel network sites. That's at Jali Trading Center site, which is 2.6 kilometers from Jali site, and another one 3 kilometers from Pirimiti Trading Center, respectively. Considering that both distances from the sites are within coverage radius and terrain of the area is good, Pirimiti is expected to be covered by network signals from the two sites. So Airtel Drive Test Team will visit the trading center for checks and corrections of the coverage gaps so that should there be a need for optimization that can be done in the areas can be covered. Madam Speaker, TNM has two sites, that's at Jali, on Jali Hill, which is serving Namikango and Pirimiti Trading Center. The areas will be visited again to review and optimize the sites to address the reported challenges. TNM has a tower at Piu Piu Trading Center. The trading center will be visited to review and optimize the site to address the reported challenges. Madam Speaker, from the responses that have been given, the Honourable Member is assured that there is no immediate need for a new tower in the area, but rather optimization of the 3 towers that are currently available serving those areas. And the timeline for doing these works or the visits, we're looking at around 30th of this month so that these issues can be addressed. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Minister of Information, Zimba South.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for giving the people of Zimba South to ask a supplementary question. Just want to find out from the Minister if he can consider installing a tower at either Vibangalala or Ndava or Emuchakajakeni. These places are within the same place, but if you look at the distance, the tower that they are using right now, we are using the tower from Jenda to Bangalala is about 19 kilometers, and from Bangalala to the another tower which is at Mbangweni is about 10 kilometers. From Bangalala to Mavungwe is also 11 kilometers. From Bangalala to Makosikazi, where there is another tower, is also 11 kilometers plus. Last time I had requested the ministry through a formal letter, which was responded here, and we were given hope that you will have this tower, but until now, we don't have a tower. We struggle too much in terms of the network. Airtel doesn't work. TNM doesn't work. Most of you, when you are calling me, when I'm at Bangalala, you always don't reach me. And you, Honorable Minister of Information, you like calling me, but you don't reach me because at Vangalala there is no network. So please, Honorable Minister, please, as we are going out tomorrow, please consider me a tower. Thank you so much, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Zimba South. Honorable Minister of Information and Digitalization.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Through you, allow me to thank the honourable member for Zimba South for that supplementary question, which sounds somehow new, but since he has alluded to the fact that he has raised a similar question before in the House, allow me to respond as follows. He's requesting for a tower at somewhere either Bangalala or Ngala or Mchakachakeni because the area is currently being serviced by a network that is from Jenda, Mavungure and Makosikas. Indeed, these distances are far from Vangalala, Ngala, and Mchakachakeni, and indeed a question was raised in this House requesting a tower at one of the sites. An undertaking was made that a tower be considered. The issue we had was that of resources. I can assure the honourable member that this will be considered now that we have a bit of resources that we can use to either transfer other towers or construct new towers altogether. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
Very much, Honorable Minister. Zumba Malosa.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker, for giving leave of Zumba Malosa to ask a supplementary question to the Minister of Information. I would like to ask the Minister to consider Kasonga area. There is no network. I've been writing to your office, but I think things haven't gone well, so I would like to remind you, Zumba Malosa, Kasonga is just after Songani. You go up after Domas Mission Secondary School, you go up. There is really no network, either TNM or Airtel. Thank you very much, Madam Right Honorable Speaker.
Zumba Malosa, Honorable Minister of Information and Digitalization.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Allow me to thank the honourable member for Zumba Malosa for that supplementary question, where she is asking for a consideration that a tower be built at Kasonga area, that's after Songani. Madam Speaker, that has been noted, and it will be considered. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Kota Central.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker, for giving us an opportunity, the people of Senior Chief Manengachanzi and Senior Chief Mponde, to ask the Minister of Information to provide us with a tower at the roundabout trading center in Kasamba area. The tower is needed to service the people of Kapata, Wozi, Tale 2, Zadala, Malengasanga, and those that crosses the Kota Game Reserve going to Kasungu. We have no network there. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Allow me, through you, to thank the honourable member for Kota Central for that supplementary question, in which she is asking the ministry to consider constructing a tower to service the areas around Roundabout Trading Center. He has specifically mentioned Roundabout Trading Center as the preferred site for that tower. The honourable member, I assure the honourable member that a team will be sent to visit Kota Central in the area of Senior Chief Manengachanzi and look at the possibility of installing a tower or do optimization of the existing towers so that the areas of Kapata, Zadala, and others around the Roundabout Trading Center should be serviced adequately. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you. Guidance, Deputy Leader.
Right Honorable Speaker, now we're going to handle questions going to the Ministry of Water and Sanitation, starting with question 131, and they'll be handled by the Honorable Minister of Information. Thank you.
Water is which question? Question number. Okay, thank you. Honorable Member for Nchisi Northeast, question 131.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise to confirm that question 109 indeed comes from Nchisi Northeast. Senior Chief in Tondo. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Honorable is 131, not 13. Question 131, Chisino.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Yes, it's question 103.
No, 131.
It's not working here.
Confirm, Honorable. Just to confirm, 131.
Okay, thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise to confirm that question 131 indeed comes from Nchisi Northeast, Senior Chief in Tondo. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Member for Nchisi Northeast. Honorable Minister of Education standing in for Minister of what? Sorry, Minister of Information standing in for Minister of Water.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Allow me, through you, to thank the Honorable Member for Nchisi Northeast for that question, in which the Honorable Member is asking the Minister of Water and Sanitation to consider providing piped water to Pesa Secondary School. According to her, despite efforts to drill a borehole, a viable source has not been found, making piped water the most viable solution. The piped water will provide clean water for learners, staff, and surrounding communities, and promote hygiene and well-being. Madam Speaker, once again, allow me to thank the Honorable Member for the question. Madam Speaker, let the Honorable Member be informed that Pesa Secondary School has a borehole that was constructed during the same time the school was being constructed. The aim was to provide essential water supply for the institution. However, the constructed borehole has a low water yield problem, which has contributed to the ongoing water supply challenges being faced by the school. Madam Speaker, in light of these difficulties and considering that the Ministry of Water currently does not have the adequate resources, the Honorable Member may consider utilizing the DDF or CDF for the District Water Development Fund, or indeed from any other development partner, to invest in a reliable and sustainable water supply system for the school, utilizing either groundwater or surface water resources. Furthermore, Madam Speaker, it is also worth noting that another important government water supply initiative is currently underway in the Honorable Member's constituency, which includes the development of water supply system at Zumba Trading Center, located less than 10 kilometers from Pesa Secondary School. This proximity presents an opportunity to extend the scheme to Pesa Secondary School, ensuring that students have consistent access to safe water. The ministry will work closely with the honorable member to try to identify partnerships and other avenues of financing so that the school can be connected to safe water. I thank you, Madam Speaker.
Much Honorable Minister, Kasungu North. Honorable Member for Kasungu North, the owner of the question, you have the floor.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for giving Chair in Chief Office for asking some supplementary question. Madam Speaker, I just want to inform Honorable Minister that the information he has received it's not true. At Pesa Secondary School, we don't have a borehole. We tried to drill 2 times, but we didn't find the water. So I just want to inform him. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Nchisi Northeast. Honorable Minister, can you take note of what the Honorable, probably you can respond.
Madam Speaker, thank you. Once again, allow me to thank the honorable member from Nchisi Northeast for that supplementary question. The information that the honorable member has provided is indeed true. In my response, Madam Speaker, I did say that despite efforts to drill a borehole, a viable source has not been found. So efforts were made indeed, as she is saying, to drill a borehole, and those efforts did not yield any desired results because the water yield at the place is very low. So indeed, there is no water at the moment, there is a problem. And as I did say, we are going to work with the honorable member closely so that avenues of financing could be found that Pesa School should have access to clean water. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Kasungu North.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker, for granting an opportunity to the people of Kasungu North to ask a supplementary question, but I'm doubting if the Minister of Information will give me that response, what I need. The question is to do with a follow-up. Kasungu as a district had a pilot project in TS Mlemba and TH Sempere, whereby we are going to have piped water. For me, in Kasungu North, is around Sempere Trading Center. The first project that was to do with the drilling of a borehole and putting up a tank stand was done some months ago. But since then, we haven't seen the contractor up to date. I'm asking this question because the rainy season is now gone. I don't know when will the project resume so that it should come to a conclusion. So I'm asking because this is the last day to ask questions. So I need to be heard back home that I did ask a question in the last parliamentary. And Madam Speaker, I don't know what are we going to do with our questions that we feel they were supposed to be done this time around. Thank you.
Thank you. Whoever will come, I'm sure you will come back, so you'll be able to get a chance to ask whenever you come back. Thank you. Honorable Minister of Information.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Allow me through you to thank the honorable member for Kasungu North for that supplementary question, in which the honorable member for Kasungu North is following up on a question that, on a project that is currently underway in the areas of TA Simlemba and TH Sempere. The first phase was to drill a borehole and also plant a tank stand. and to the surprise of the Honorable Member for Kasungu North, representing the people of TH Simber and TH Simlemba, the works seem to have stalled. He would like to request, or rather to find out, when the project will resume. Madam Speaker, I've taken note, and officials from the Ministry of Water and Sanitation will take it up so that the Honorable Member can be furnished with responses as to when the project should be expected to recommence. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. Honorable Member for Mangochimankibe, then Muzu City.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. I have a supplementary question to do with the Nkudzi project piped water, whose main intention was to save the hotels, resorts, lodges along the lake, but also the villages. And my supplementary question is to do with the fact that although we have plenty of water passing through the main pipe, Southern Region Water Board is failing, I think due to probably lack of pipes or something. It is failing to feed the villages up to now. So we have a challenge whereby it will also affect the collection of revenues, because I think the project was supposed to be earning revenue, and those who can pay are the resorts, the hotels and the like, but they can't be fed up to now because of lack of pipes. So I thought the minister would be able to explain and probably approach Southern Region Water Board to make sure that they provide the water to the intended people, and also to say that between Sun and Sand and Nkope, that area where we have so many hotels and village and the resorts and lodges, there's no network. And this is not the first time, Madam Speaker, I have asked this question to the Honorable Minister. There's no network. We just need one tower to boost. If we are serious with tourism, we need one tower. There's no network. People cannot.
We are talking of water.
Oh yeah,
we're talking of water, Honorable Minister.
Okay, thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Thank you.
Honorable Minister of Information.
Madam Speaker, thank you. Through you, allow me to thank the Honourable Member for Mangochimankibe for that supplementary question, where he is following up on the piped water project at Linkudzi, which is aimed at providing safe and clean water to the hotels, resorts, lodges, and also villages along the lake. Madam Speaker, the Honourable Member has alluded to the fact that the works stalled, and he suspects that it could be due to lack of equipment within the board, something we cannot comment on now, but I will take it up with the board to find out why the project has stalled and to make sure that the project takes off again. Madam Speaker, it is in the plans and vision of the President to make sure that all parts of the country people have access to clean and safe drinking water, but also the tourism sector, which is within the main pillars of the economic recovery process of the country in the ATM, cannot function properly if we do not have access to clean water. So this is at the heart of government, and let me assure the Honourable Member of Mangochimankibe that the issue of water supply from Linkudzi, that project, will be followed up. Madam Speaker, he goes on to ask for a network tower from the Ministry of Water and Sanitation. But allow me, Madam Speaker, to say that has been noted. Indeed, it was asked sometime to the Ministry of Information, And let me reaffirm the commitment that I made to the people of Mangochi-Mankipe that a tower will be considered so that the people along the lake can indeed have access to proper communication. Thank you very much.
Very much. I hope, Honorable Member for Mangochi-Mankipe, it's not the bill that we passed in the morning, the stress levels, and you can say a tower when it's a Minister of Water. I hope it's not anything connected to the bill in the morning. And Honorable Member for Blantyre City Southwest, it's unfortunate you were not in the chamber. I'm sure the bill was looking for you. Honorable Member for Muzu City.
On a point of order. Okay. Oh, Mandiba said.
City. Before, I recognized him before.
Yes.
Right, Honorable Speaker, thank you so much for recognizing Muzu City to ask the Minister of Information, who is standing in for the Minister of Water, a supplementary question. Madam Speaker, Muzu City is one of the fastest growing cities, but yet it lacks piped water in some areas like Chamalaza, Gesha, Chipambo, Zorozoro. So I would like to ask the Minister to consider providing piped water into these strategic places. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Muzu City. Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Allow me through you to thank the Honourable Member for Muzu City for that supplementary question in which he is requesting the Ministry to consider ensuring that the people of Chimpango, Zorozoro, Kesha, and others surrounding Muzu City are supplied with clean and safe water. Allow me, Madam Speaker, to assure the Honourable Member that, as I did say, it is in the plans of the President and his government to ensure that all people in the country have access to clean and safe drinking water. And that includes the people of Muzu City. Muzu City, I agree with him, is a fast-growing city. We cannot afford having a city to which even the country is expanding flights, domestic flights and international flights, and then we have pockets of that city having no access to clean water. This has been taken note of, and the Honourable Member is assured that it will be considered. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
Very much. Blantyre City, I hope it's not a supplementary. You're saying a point of order? You have the floor.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, is it in order that today, being the last day of business, because tomorrow is signed formalities, today the government should be a battery low at 2%. Look at Madam Speaker, no ministers, only 3. It's as if we have no government, the last day of Parliament. What is happening? I hope the leader has gone to auction holdings to sort out prices for tobacco. I hope so. Otherwise, we are finishing this Parliament on a very low note. You can see the faces. I think the Barometer has really put them down. And lastly, Madam Speaker, when you come in September, I know you're coming. I know you're coming. Ask for this seat. It's very comfortable, Madam Speaker. I'll be there. Thank you so much, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Remember, I said it because he was not there when we were doing the bill. I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. Honourable Member for Blantyre City Southeast. I'm sure the Honourable Minister of Health will bring the bill again tomorrow, so that you should be one of the ones to contribute on that very important bill. Honourable members, the point of order that you raised, there isn't any business which is failing. I'm sure the ministers are responding to your questions as you have requested. Thank you. Sorry, Honourable Member from Kota Central. Honorable members, we have done more than 3 supplementaries for the water. We'll go to the question 132, Lilongwe Central. Lilongwe Central, you're very lucky today. It's your second question.
Right, Honorable Speaker, I'm humbled today. It's my day. And I rise to confirm that question 132 is from the people of Senior Chief Sabango and the Senior Chief Karumba. These are areas around Chambala, Kangoma Secondary School, Kangoma Health Center, people of Kudu, people around Pondamali Trading Center. Thank you.
Very much, Lilongwe City Central. Honorable Minister of Water. Is it landlord, Lilongwe Central? Yes, it's Lilongwe Central.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Allow me to thank you and to thank the honorable member through you for the question in which he is asking the Minister of Water and Sanitation to consider extending pipe to water from Kazola to Pondamali, which is a fast-growing trading center. An assurance on the same, according to the honorable member, was given by the Lilongwe Water Board. Secondly, the honorable member is requesting the Minister of Water and Sanitation to consider extending piped water from Chitsimi Admak to Mjolo and Kundu. And thirdly, he is requesting the Minister of Water and Sanitation to consider extending piped water from Muchi to Chambala and from Chimutu to Kangoma Trading Center. Madam Speaker, I would like to thank the honorable member once again for this question, where he is requesting for water to be connected to the indicated places. Madam Speaker, the honorable member is informed that the Lilongwe Water Board currently has plans indeed to extend piped water supply to areas including Kangoma and Muchi under the European Investment Bank funded project that was approved by Parliament last December. The project, Madam Speaker, is planned for implementation during this financial year. Furthermore, Madam Speaker, the Ministry of Water and Sanitation has also directed Lilongwe Water Board to extend water coverage to trading centers along the 6 miles area to Bunda Road, which covers Pondamali and Mjolo trading centers. These activities have been included in the 2025-2026 capital expenditure budget for Lilongwe Water Board. Madam Speaker, thank you.
Thank you. Dedza West and then Zimba North. Oh, the owner of the question, Dedza West, the owner of the question is rising.
Right Honorable Speaker, it's indeed my day today. The city is extending towards my constituency, meaning that we need basic and necessary utilities. With the response from the Minister of Water, I'm encouraged. Thank you so much.
Very much, Dedza West.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker, for the opportunity to ask a supplementary question to the Minister of Water and Sanitation. I would like to ask the Minister if he can make a deliberate program of piped water for the West constituency. I'm asking this question, Madam Speaker, we just hear about piped water when we come here in town. And when we visit some areas which are maybe suburban. But what is painful enough is that the whole constituency is a catchment of perennial rivers like the Jampwi, Rifidzi, and even Chenchelele. And we are a custodian of Zalanyama Forest Reserve, which is a catchment of these rivers. So I would like if they can have a deliberate program to make sure that the whole area that covers Zalanyama has been put to piped water. The areas include Kafele, Kavala, Ndevu, Chenchelele, just to mention a few that cover Zalanyama Forest Reserve. Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam.
Very much, Honourable Member for Dedza West. Honourable Minister of Water.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Through you, allow me to thank the Honourable Member for Dedza West for that supplementary question in which he is asking if there could be a deliberate program for Dedza West piped water project to at least address the challenges of access to clean water that is being experienced by the people of Dedza West, particularly the people in the areas surrounding Zalanyama Forest. These are Kafere, Kapara, Ndevu, Checherere, among others. Madam Speaker, the request has been noted, and under the piped water expansion program that is being implemented by the Ministry of Water, this project is targeting all communities in the country. There are various models that are being used. Other areas are being given piped water, while the borehole drilling program is still going on. The aim ultimately is to make sure that everyone in the country, every village, every community, has access to clean water, in line with United Nations General Assembly recognition of supply to clean water as a human right. Madam Speaker, with the vision that the government has, let me assure the Honourable Member that the people of Dedza West will be considered. I thank you, Madam.
Zimba North.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Good afternoon, and indeed, welcome to the. You are missing the past 2 days, Madam Speaker. There is a project which was given a grant by African Development Bank, which was from Bwengu in TH all the way to Enkweni, and coming through to Ngonga. Up to now, it was supposed to start on 20th December. It has not started. And at the same time, there is a project which is starting from your constituency, Madam, from Ekwendeni, passing through Edundu, Mtwaro, to Kafukule, up to Mperembe, with the money which was left over from the ADB funding. Madam Speaker, that project too has not taken off. I would like to inquire from the Minister of Water, when is it starting? I am saying this, Madam Speaker, because the extended credit facility, which is allowing government to borrow and receive grants, is expiring in 2 months. And if it expires, this money will be withdrawn and the grant will not be available. Madam Speaker, I don't want to leave this to Professor Arthur Peter Mtalika to negotiate again for this facility. We know that we are ready to govern this country. And with your guidance, Madam Speaker, which I have received throughout, I am following Professor Arthur Peter Mtalika as a noble and genuine cause. And I also thank the guidance from the leader of opposition, who has always guided me in this house. His leadership has immensely helped me. Madam Speaker, Dr. Chaponda is a very genuine man and a very genuine leader. When you are moving me into that side, Honorable Chaponda, please consider me for a ministerial position. With these few remarks, I want to be a leader of the with these few remarks, Madam Speaker, I hope Professor Peter Mtalika is taking over very shortly with me and in the Alliance for Democracy. I submit, Madam Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Zimba North. Honorable Minister of Information. Whip, you have a point of order or something? Sorry, what? Well, I was just asking because I had already recognized the minister. You have a point of order or something? Because I saw you raising your hand. Point of order. Okay, do you think probably it would be normal if I allow the minister to respond, or maybe you can proceed? Yes, proceed.
Madam Speaker,
Honorable Deputy Leader, order please, so we can hear the honorable member for.
Madam Speaker, you will therefore not be surprised that even the Minister of Health herself is affected by the bill that we passed this morning. But that was only a lighter moment, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, in the morning, we all stood up in praise of one Emuhie Namachekecha for a very good job that he has done for us members of Parliament. But I also thought that there's one noble person in this house who is an alumnus of Muzu University. She just graduated with a PhD from the university from home. She's not being recognized. I thought as a house we would also recognize in the same vein. But that said, I wanted to also... No, the Speaker has taken note and I know she will do the needful. Further, Madam Speaker, that as I had indicated last week, there is a question understanding order 14 that I had submitted to government.
Please, I can't hear the honorable member, please. Proceed, honorable.
Sorry, Speaker. I was saying that I did lament last week that I submitted a question understanding order 14, and I'm expecting a response today. I should believe that the deputy leader is ready with that response. But further that after question time, if we could consider some constitutional statements. We've got some colleagues here that have got some statements that they would want to deliver. Time permitting, Madam Speaker, if that would also be considered. I so submit, Madam Speaker.
Yes, yeah, I'm sure that you can negotiate with government so that they can give you time back if that's what you're agreeing in terms of how we proceed with business. Honorable Minister, you respond before we go for health break.
Madam Speaker, thank you very much. Allow me to thank the honorable member for Zimba North for that supplementary question. Madam Speaker, the honorable member is simply making a follow-up on a number of projects that he did mention, and I have taken note of the reminder, and it will be escalated to the ministry officials. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Very much, and indeed, just to congratulate Dr. Vera Kantukule, our own Minister of Tourism. I think it's the first time from the time you got your accolades to see you in the House. Congratulations, and we are all proud of you. Thank you. And I'm sure some of us will do the same. It's not too late to go and get but don't go to the ones behind the corners. Do the straight ones. Yes, next I'm sure it will be Blantyre City Southwest. I'm sure he's going to get one. Why not? And Salima Southwest, I'm sure he is also going to go and pursue for another one. Honorable members, honorable members, sorry, before we go for health break, I've got two announcements to make. We have visitors coming from constituency of Honorable Biswick Million. They are 30 in number. They've come to observe proceedings Alendo mwachoka ku constituency kwa Honorable Biswick Million imirirani tukulandireni. These headmasters, welcome our headmasters. Welcome to Parliament of Malawi. Honorable Million, yes. Thank you. Thank you for visiting us. Thank you. We also have 35 faith leaders. These are coming from Honorable Minister of Transport and the Government Chief Whip. All the faith leaders that are coming from, I'm presuming it's in Zimba Central. Zimba Sorora, sorry. Sorora. Most welcome to Parliament of Malawi. Thank you for visiting us. Honorable members, it is 10 minutes to 4. I now suspend proceedings for health break. We shall resume sitting at 20 minutes past 4. House suspended.
Osaiwala kupanga subscribe ku channel ya AMTV Malawi.